you doing? I'm Hassan. I'm an American chauffeur. I came through a ride share, came from ride share background, and now I'm in the hospitality luxury limousine service. I started in with, I now have 2 vehicles. And it's just been a lot of fun and very eye-opening, the whole experience from ride share, on into a really, really, truly deeper look into the feeling of success that I would get every time I would pick up and drop off a passenger. Now it gets deep. I'm going to be careful. I don't want this to run too long or anything. But there's so much opportunity toward being successful. I know it sounds corny and everything. That's okay too. If it sounds corny, it's okay too. Okay? For expressions of success, and you getting the feeling of success each step along the way when you're doing ride share, okay? First success is, okay, you successfully picked them up, you successfully dropped them off, didn't nobody get murdered or nothing, didn't nobody get killed, wasn't no arguments, it went okay. Okay, so it was successful. Another success is that when you get in the car and you're feeling the vibe, you're feeling certain vibes just working out. It seems to be working out for you, and both of you end up getting in and out of the car smiling, both of you end up smiling. So that's a success. Guess how many times that you're trying to have success every day if you're just a regular ride share driver, just regular Uber, Lyft, or whatever, but it's just a regular ride share driver. It was just part of my formula. It worked for me. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to have 20 people in your car every day. Now those who are into the money's sake, see, that's why I say you don't even sweat the money. Money gonna be there. You figure that out, it's gonna work. There's 20 people in your car every day. 20 people in your car every day. You ain't thinking about that other stuff because you're crying because you ain't getting paid. No way. You're crying, you ain't getting paid. No way. So just say, well, look, let me just get 20 people in and out. Make sure I get 20 people in and out. You start paying attention. You start paying attention to where you at, where you wait at, where you gonna be. You gonna start paying attention where you was getting the most rides at. Just get 20 people in and out your car every day. Anyway, so much for that. Matter of fact, what I would say, the reason that you want to get 20 people in and out your car every day is you want to get that 20 attempts at success. So what, you get 15, you didn't get killed. At least you got 15. The next day, get 20. Try to get 2 more successes. What did I do wrong? How could I have approached that differently? All those opportunities for success when you're out here doing Uber and Lyft. Now, when you become a chauffeur, it's gonna be difficult to get 20 rides because you get one customer be with them 4 hours or something. Something like that. You might have some things you be there 12 hours. Sometimes you get paid. You might get $1,500 in a day. Tell you pretty much straight up, I've had Uber rides that end up being like $1,300 in one ride. I've been rolling that day too. See, so we need to quit. Some of us who are getting the success of it, maybe we need to do more stepping up to the plate and sharing our experience. Maybe not. Okay, before we get too deep, because there's something I wanted to touch base with you about that I think is very important. and I don't think I did have mentioned it enough, or maybe I feel within myself I need to mention it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mention it again. Okay, let me just jump to it. Okay, let me just get to it here. So on this other side. Okay, on this other side here, make this work. Get this over here, like boom. And get this over here. Okay. Alrighty, now. I know that we have kind of, we've been through this before, and I'm gonna try to get through it as quickly because I'm just gonna try to get you more and more to try to feel the energy, the math, feel the math. Don't just see the numbers, kind of feel it, because you're deeply involved with this more than what you think, especially if you're doing something called rideshare. If you're a chauffeur, I want you to just take another look at it. Just take it in another perspective. Just don't be afraid to think, how we are as chauffeurs. So just kind of, change perspective a little bit. Just kind of dial it in, because you're going to be getting chauffeurs that come from this background. It's what's going to begin to happen. And they're going to look at things in a much, much more different way than maybe you or me, because, we've been around maybe a minute. Sometimes people say we've been around a minute, or they think maybe we've been around a minute or whatever. We've been, anyway, so much for that. Now, if you're a rideshare driver, all right, and you've been doing it for longer than a year, okay, you've been doing it, that's all the ones I'm talking to right now, you've been doing it longer than a year, you're one of these, you're 4. So you should feel good about yourself that you did something that's very, very special. Out of 100 people, only you are one of the 4 who made it. Don't expect nobody to give you no special award, but you just see it within yourself and say, wow, I know what I had to do within that year to make it. Sometimes my feeling got a little bit hurt. So people say ugly stuff to you, that sort of thing. You went through it. What your friends say, I wouldn't have did that. So you can't talk to them. They gaslighting you, telling you now. All right now. I won't go off on no tangent about them booze, man. Okay, so anyway, you're one of these, and you should feel really good about yourself. Now, there is, and I'm just going to be kind of like up in my face about it. I think that's one thing I've been kind of leaving out of videos, to make certain things as clear that it's my experience. Okay. See, this wasn't good enough for me. 4.8, that wasn't good enough for me. See, you get certain perks start at 4.8, but that means you in the top, top 20 if you're 4.8 plus, and you top 20% of the drivers, right? And you may get complacent and think, okay, well, whatever, it's just good enough. But then you notice the passengers are wacko. There's still a little bit of whackness to your passengers. Now this is only for Uber, Lyft. They've been real lackadaisical about their ratings and stuff, man. I'm just gonna tell you, man, because there's too many drivers out here getting hurt, man. And I'm hearing more I'm on Lyft than on damn Uber. Maybe it's because on Uber we're communicating. Because that's all it is, the ratings, is drivers communicating to other drivers, hey man, you might want to be careful with this passenger. That's what the ratings is all about. It seems to be in Atlanta, Uber is more serious about the ratings. You look on there and see that person got a 4.8 rating. In my mind, it's on Uber, it's like, okay, what time of day is it? All that stuff going through my mind. I'll drive off and leave. I'll drive off and leave. Okay, so, I done got them funny emails and everything. But anyway, so much for that. Okay. what I'm wanting to bring to you and what I'm wanting you to feel here. I'm wanting you to understand very clearly with the use of numbers here. Of these 2.5 million drivers, 80% of them is 4.8 and below, or however you want to look at it. Look at it any kind of way you want. You make yourself feel good. Just make yourself feel good. And only this many, 2%, care. Don't you think that's worth something? You don't think that's worth something? You don't think you're worth something? Just right here, just coming in, you ought to feel worth something. It feels funny that, damn. No wonder people be, when they get in my car, they be like tripping. See, that's one thing about doing it too. You do this, you feel good about yourself because people gonna get in your car and let you know. Yeah, man, yeah, be straight, man. You know, with a tip. So when you move, they give you a tip on cash tip and a tip on the app. So just be careful. I do want you to be careful. I'm gonna wrap this up. I hope that, you know, if you don't understand this, you can go back to this video and kind of look over these things, because my attempt in this video, the attempt is to help you to understand how important that you really are if you're an Uber driver, Lyft driver, and you're serious about what you do. Let gas lives alone. Don't be hanging around out there at that airport. Every success that you have, every person that you pick up and drop off, that's a success. And you can make it more of a success. If they don't mind, if you driving and smiling, if you getting customers that mind that you driving and smiling, and they got a problem with that, see, check your ratings. Check the neighborhoods that you in. Don't be shy. Okay. If you're interested in becoming a chauffeur, you can email me at idriveatlantaga@gmail.com, and we can help you. We can start the process. It just cuts off a lot. It does cut off a lot of red tape, because you'll actually go to the places inside the airport. You'll get the permits, you'll get the badges, you get all that. That's what you're paying. That's what you be paying for. You know, and won't be paying. I won't be getting anything. Any other teachers who involved, they just the way they are right now at this particular point. So until the next video, drive safe and drive with confidence.